Hey everybody, Flying Brian is back. It's a new day, and today is the day I'm going to put together all the parts I've been making over the last 24 hours into the table. So let's go ahead and get started on that this morning. I start with the tabletop. I position the frame parts around the insert and start unwrapping my band clamp, which is ideal for holding box shapes like this together. I set the frame parts upright and wrap them loosely with the clamp, using just enough pressure to hold the frame parts together. It is now time to start gluing things together, starting with this end. After applying a liberal amount of glue, I slide the end piece back into place and tack it using some 1-inch brads, and repeat the process on the opposite end. Now I flip it over. True up the corners and add some more brads to hold everything together. Time to put the band clamp back on, tighten it up, and let the glue set. Out comes the tabletop insert. Add some Gorilla Glue along the recess. Drop the insert back in. And tack it into place with some brads. That completes the top. I'll let this sit for several hours and let the glue set up, and then start working on the legs and supports. I position the legs in the corners of the frame using some C-clamps. Do a quick check to make sure the legs are square with the top. Dry fit the left and right side brackets. And now the footrest bracket. Everything fits great. Now I drill some pilot holes to fasten the legs to the frame. Some Gorilla Glue, then screw the 4 legs to the frame. Now for the lower brackets. Bore a quick hole in countersink. Add some glue and screw this together. I'll do the same for the front bracket and finish on the opposite side. Assembly is complete, and this is what the little table looks like. Next, I will do some sanding and apply some finish. I fill the holes and imperfections with wood putty and then get to work sanding all the surfaces. Because this was made with scrap 2x4 stock, there are a handful of knots that need attention. Keep in mind, I am not building a family heirloom. Nonetheless, I want to take some time and properly sand everything so it looks nice when done. Here's the raw, fully sanded piece, ready for paint. Not too bad considering that just 72 hours ago it was nothing more than odds and ends of old 2x4 scraps laying around in the corners of my garage. Now, on to painting. Well, will you take a look at this? I found a nearly full 1-pint can of Olympic 1 exterior paint on my workbench. It looks like it's dark gray in color, and aren't a lot of file cabinets painted dark gray? That means I don't even need to go out and buy any paint for this project. Well, it just doesn't get any better than that. This will suit me just fine. Besides, beggars can't be choosers. I applied 3 coats of paint over the course of the day, the last of which was just a few minutes ago. And here is what the finished product looks like. It's a bit plain looking, and not exactly something that will be passed down from generation to generation. But you know what? Considering the lumber it was made from nearly ended up in the bin, it's a nice little table, and it cost me only my time and maybe $1's worth of electricity. I hoped you like following along on that project. Remember, life is a journey. Enjoy the ride, and thanks for watching.